On the bobber again. That's right, Crazy Horse and me here. The redhead reject is back. Now, I don't know if you think this bike is a bobber or not. I personally put it in the category with a bobber. I love bobbers much more than anything else, and I don't know why. It's just an aesthetic thing. Not that they're more comfortable or anything. I just find them to be pleasing to me. I think it might appeal to the side of me that is kind of a minimalist. You wouldn't ever think that from the crap I've acquired, but I find that I'm happier when I'm getting rid of stuff. I just love to get rid of stuff. Give it away, sell it, throw it away. Whatever it takes, just get rid of it. It unclutters my life. And I think that I'm that way when it comes to bikes for some reason. But I also don't like to do things that are modified. I like standard, the way most things come from the factory. I mean, it's fine if you do. It's just not my thing. There are some things that you might want to do, or I might want to do it one time or another, but it's just not a big deal to me. I like the idea of having a bike. Look, I hate it that these are off. Someone took them off and they should not have, but I like them to be the way they are. So in 20 years, if I still have it and it's actually vintage and not have to be rebuilt. But that's just my silly preferences on silly things, because I'm a silly boy. Hey, the guys that modify everything are pretty cool too. Now it's like rifles or something like that. Yeah, I kind of want to modify some of that stuff. You know, different stocks and forends and different stuff. But even with that stuff, I'm not. You know, I have friends that be, oh, I gotta have a, you know, this barrel or that barrel or this stock or that stock, and 14 different kinds of optics. And so yeah, I guess in that same way, I thought maybe I liked mods on guns, but really I don't. I wonder what that says about me, that I'm a little bit different. But I'm not the only one that's different, because if you look at, let's see, is that the YX700 Yamaha? It looks kind of like a scrambler. It looks kind of like a bobber. And then you got the Rebel here. Definitely falls into the bobber category. Yes, I know, it's just 500 cc's, so it's not the same. Look, cow poop all over the place. But to me, it kind of is the same, because I'm not a speed freak. Or then we got the Ducati Scrambler, which to me is something I really, really like. I'm going to have a hard time if I decide to switch out of this bike to the Scrambler, because I like this one so much. It's going to depend on actually quite a few factors. It's going to depend on wheelbase, and the weights are the same actually. The CCs don't give me anything special, because I'm not going to go that fast anyway. And this one's got plenty of power. But I won't go from this to the Yamaha. I mean, unless Yamaha wants to pay me. You less than Yamaha. Or if I don't suppose Ducati would, but hey, I might promote a Ducati one day, because I've just always been partial to those. The only real issue with this, to me, is an aesthetic issue. You guys remember the Magna, right? I think that was the first bike they came out with that kind of had this this frame, a frame like this bike. And I loved the Magma at the time, but now I don't love it so much. Not like I do the Ducati. The only difference really to me is that the fuel tank on the Honda sets up high, because it's not a true V frame. Now the Ducati set up on the old frame method, which is a straight frame, and I think that the V-type frame is built for cruisers, in my opinion. I still think this is a wonderful bike, and that it'd be great for anybody, especially if they're in the height range of, you know, 6 foot and under. That's just my opinion. If you're a 6'5", you might still find it wonderful. As long as you don't feel scrunched up, then you won't be scrunched up. It's all in your head. I don't feel scrunched up at all. I feel like I have to lean a hair, and I'd be more comfortable riding back about 2 more inches in a more standard position. But you got to remember that the Honda, the Rebel, has mid gears. I don't know what else has mid gears, and then that kind of changes it. Your feet are slightly set forward, and it's really comfortable. Now, I was riding the Grom the other day, and its feet are set back, and I found it to be comfortable too, which was really strange. But then when I get on my Yamaha, I've got the forward gears, and they're comfortable too. You just feel like you're in a flying recliner, right? That's the only difference. So naked bikes and me are real good friends. Naked bikes, naked girls, naked beaches, whatever. I like naked. Now, I like clothes on my girls before I get them naked, but you know what I'm saying? I like simplicity. Can you imagine a world if we lived in a world where we just painted everything? I'm gonna paint you green, and that's your clothes for today is green paint. I think it's kind of sexy, but you know, I'm a freak. I'm a freak. That's me. Freak speak. Oh, so you probably think, where are you going today? Look, it's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. I've got an itch on my nose. Let's fix that. Oh yeah, I scratched the nose. Don't know why that happened, but you know, it does. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, so I'm going to go over to some person I don't know's house and visit for a half an hour or something. Yeah, I hate visiting, but why not? I'm off, I might as well do it. And while I'm out, I'm gonna pick me up a half a pint, a little brown jug, half a pint. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh baby, roll baby. I don't even remember getting in top gear, but apparently I did. I'm gonna go find me a Ducati to ride though. I will definitely stay on the Honda if they want to work with me, but Ducati, there's always Ducati. I know, the douchebag, that's what the bike will be named probably. It's a Ducati douchebag, but hey, whatever. Look, he's got some flashy lights. What's up, flashy light truck? What's up? Somebody rode this bike yesterday and they were complaining that they were getting hot down here. Well, I'm like, but that's where the engine's at. Of course it's getting hot. I think that person has no experience with motorcycles and just don't realize that a higher displacement engine is going to create a little bit more heat than the smaller ones. And this is a low displacement engine. We're not going to say that it's big, but compared to a 125, it's huge. God, it's a nice day. Boy, it's hot out here. It's like a 98, but it's humid, really humid. It ain't supposed to rain until 11 or 12 o'clock tonight. So it's cool. I don't know when this video will come out. It may never come out, or it might come out tomorrow. See how I break into show tunes? But it's actually the 3rd of September, and I'm riding in beautiful, beautiful downtown Illinois. No, not Burbank. I had you fooled there for a minute, didn't you? It's Illinois. The crops actually did come up, mostly. So, we got corn for days. I've told y'all before, y'all need some corn? Let me know below. I'll hook y'all up with some seed corn or something. I've been told that I got plenty of fuel, but apparently I'm going to the gas station to get some fuel. I'm kind of feeling a little bit sick at my stomach today. I don't know why. There is a fox in this town, and I think it might belong to someone, because every time I'm here, usually I will see it right here on the road, just hanging out, and it don't run from you. When you pull up to it, it just walks away. It don't run. So somebody's got to be feeding that fox. I hope that whoever's feeding the wild animals, they keep it safe, because there's going to be some idiot around here that will try to kill the fox. I know how they are. But that's how people are. They're idiots. Oh, I forgot to say, welcome back to another edition of As the Wheel Turns. I am your host on the Redhead Redemption. Hi, little old lady. You got the right of way. Hi, bank guy. Look, we've got a village pub. I've never been there. Probably will never go. I don't go to bars. Hardly ever. I just think they're dangerous places. You end up in jail, or, you know, because somebody in the back doesn't smart it off to you. They follow you to the bathroom. You got to handle your business in the bathroom. They fall and they hit their head on the urinal, which just looks funny on their obituary. They die, and then you end up in jail with reckless homicide or something like that. So just don't go to the bar. It's safer. Matter of fact, if you're the kind of person that has family get-togethers and they tend to go sideways real quick, just don't have them. Don't do anything that's going to get you in trouble. Life sucks when it's not good, and when it's good, it's great. That's just some of my insights into life. You're welcome. I know you appreciate it. I'm always willing to give insights. I'm back on the bobber again.